Uh, Good evening, this is Nabil with Universal Nissan. We're going to walk around in a beautiful 2016 SV Altima 2.5 liter, 4-cylinder, 182 horsepower. Here we go. We can start with the CVT transmission, which what it does is unlimited gear ratio. What it does, it pick up your gear based on your speed and your driving mode, which is really cool. You don't feel any shifting, you don't feel anything while you're driving down the road. Next thing, the engine mount right here, which absorbs all the shakes, all the noises from the vibration from the motor, and so you don't feel it on the side and the body of the vehicle or in the interior of the vehicle. As we see, the isolation right here also keeps all the noises, from the engine going into the cabin, so you don't feel anything and you got a smooth ride. Also, everything here is free, as we mentioned. The brakes right here, fluid, antifreeze, power steering, and the washer fluid. Also, we got the sensor right here on the battery, which what it does, it gives a message to the alternator telling, yeah, I'm fully charged, please stop working, which what it does, it extends the life of your battery, and also it extends the life of your alternator, which what it does at the end of it puts money in your pocket by not having to replacing the batteries or the alternator quite often as any other brands in the vehicle. As we move around, it's very light, covered right here because of the stainless steel is made of, is really light, so it gives you a better fuel mileage. And as we look at the new 2016 Altima 2.5 SV with the fog lights, it's aerodynamic. It gives you about 39 miles a gallon on the highway, which is the way how we reach up to that 39 miles by the way how we designed it. As we look at the lights right here, the projectors right here, which what it does not spread the lights like any other vehicle. It actually shadows the lights right straight on the front of you. So any vehicle can notice you in a day or a night with those fog lights. As we mentioned, we keep around right here to the tire 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels. These alloy wheels are nitrogen filled, which is, as we mentioned earlier, is good for the fuel efficiency. And we got the TPMS, which tire pressure monitoring system. What it does, it alerts you if you have any low tire pressures, if you have any flat tires, any of the four sides. It actually read it in the front of you on the dash, tells you, hey, this is tire side is lower. The other cool feature about it, which is if you have a low, if you're low in the air and you go to fill it up, you don't have to really guess and it's full, it's not full, this and that. What it does, it honks the horn for you, tells you, hey, if it honks once, that means I'm full. If it goes 3 times, which is that means it's overfilled, so you can lower it in the air and it honks one again. As we mentioned earlier, this is quite a cool feature, the keyless. You really don't have to use it. Like right now the car is locked. What we can do, let's say you are in your office and you want to cool the car or heat the car, what you can do, you just press this button right here and hold it for a second. We're going to have to light the car first. And then we press this button and we hold it for a little bit. It's going to start the car. When we start the car, it's going to basically either heat it if it's cold or if it's cool, if it's too hot. It runs for a cycle of 10 minutes. So let's say you're still in your office, wrapping to leave in like 10 minutes or so. You can cool off the car for you, especially here in Florida. You can heat it if you are up north. If you want to just shut it off, you just press that button again, it shut it off itself. Right now, to access the car, you really don't need the key anymore. It's a cool feature, as we see on the side right here. We got the chrome handle. We got a chrome all over the side of the doors too. All we got to do, we just touch it once. What it does, it opens the driver's side. If I go ahead and check the back side right now, well, the other side is not unlocked. If I go ahead and touch it again, what it does, it unlocks all 4 doors. So if you get in the vehicle and you want anybody to get with you, just touch it once and it opens only the driver's side. And as we see the door, it opens at about a 90-degree angle for easy access. Now as we reach into the vehicle, you get the zero gravity seats. This is something we got from the NASA. What it does, it basically for those long trips, it saves you from the back pain and the fatigue which you really don't feel the driving. You can go for hours and hours. Also, we got right here the power seating, which you can adjust your seats back and forth, front and back, and any way you want to. Also, as we look right here, we got the auxiliary and the USB cable, and we got the charger right here. You can plug your phone, or you can connect to Bluetooth right here, which what it does, you really, if you're really looking for safety, if you have children and everything, looking at your phone in a text, or looking to reach for a phone to call, you can do all of that without leaving your hands on the steering wheel by touching the button. Also, you got the cruise control, you got the volume right here, you got your channels, you can play your music, you can do a lot of cool stuff from here. As I say, it's really good feature for safety, especially if you got any children. As we notice right here, there is a 2-cup holder. You got one on that side and one on that side, so far we got like 4. Right here you got an armrest in the middle, basically large enough to share with the passenger side. As we're moving around to the back of the vehicle, back seats also, it opens at almost a 90-degree angle, which is also give you enough space to get in the vehicle, and also give you enough leg rooms inside here. And you got also a 4-cup holder inside of the vehicle, which I think is a really cool feature if you really run into need those. Right here we got the safety latch for the kids, which is you can put the baby seat right here, so you don't have to mess with the seat belts anymore, which is really good good feature to have for the safety of our children. As we move here to the back, we got the lights right here, which is kind of curved to the sides and to the back, so people can notice you from the back or also from the sides. As we look at the roof right here, the SV, we got this aluminum chrome right here, and the chrome's in the back, which is this right here. It would really help you prevent any scratch or any damage to your paint or to your bumper in the back. The access to the trunk, now we have like 3 sides of access. We can access from the front, pressing the button in the front, or through our keys, or also we can just touch right here, this rubber button right here, and open it. As we notice right here, that is the backup camera, which is really great feature to have if you're backing up into a little tiny space or anything. Is really good feature to have. As we all see, it's a bigger space trunk. You can pack anything if you're going on trips or anything. You really have to drag any trailers or anything. This is really more than enough for the family. As we notice, these right here, if we pull them up, this is to latch the back seats. I'll show you how we access to the back seats. Which what it does, by lowering these, we got all that space. Let's say you go to IKEA or anywhere, you buy like a big box or anything, you really want to fit it. You don't have to get your neighbor's pickup truck. You can actually fit in your own vehicle. And as we see the 60-40 split right here, so you have anybody in the back, you really can lower one side and use the other side if you had any passengers. All right. As we move along, as we mentioned earlier about the other side, this side is also open about a 90 degrees angle. As we got right here to the passenger side, is the same thing. Is designed with zero gravity for your passenger side, you have you feel any fatigue or anything. Also, for your AC, for your climate, if you want to keep it cool or hot, you don't have to ask the driver to lower it or this. You have your own access on this side, and the driver has his own access on the other side, especially husband and wife. This is kind of cool feature to lower the stress, and especially on those long distance trips, if you guys have the same what I have. But also, you have all the access for the seat right here to adjust your own seat for the driver's side. As we go, we have the folding mirrors, so you can fold the mirrors if you need any spaces in your garage. If you got 2 vehicles or anything, this is really cool feature. I guess we're all done here. Hopefully see you soon in Universal Nissan. Thank you very much.